Good morning to everyone. Today is the fourth day that I'm going to teach you 5.2 from social studies, and the topic of the lesson is executive कार्यपालिका. About executive meaning, definition and short introduction I gave you in my previous period. Today I shall teach you how executive is formed in federal government of Nepal. नेपालको संघीय सरकारमा एक्जिक्युटिभलाई कसरी फर्मेसन गरिन्छ, कार्यपालिकाले कसरी फर्मेसन गरिन्छ, देन एक्जिक्युटिभमा के पर्ने गर्छ, दैट यू हैव टू पे अटेंशन. Executive is the organ of the government in which, like president, vice president, prime minister, deputy prime minister, state ministers, assistant ministers are there. How they are appointed, that is known as formation of executive. कार्यपालिकाको संरचना भनेर भनिन्छ. Then let's read. I have written some points. If you pay attention towards those points, you can understand the formation of executive very easily. Let's see here. President and vice president are elected by the members of the federal parliament and state assemblies. You know well that Nepal is a republic country in which president and vice president are elected. The president and vice president are elected by the members of federal parliament. That means House of Representatives and National Assembly. And in the same way, state assemblies. That means members of state assemblies. Altogether, how many states are there in Nepal? There are 7 states in Nepal. They are all members of state assemblies along with members of federal parliament take part in the election to elect president and vice president. And president is the head of the nation. He is the first person of the nation. President like राष्ट्रको राष्ट्र अध्यक्ष भनेर भनिन्छ. But he is just a ceremonial person. He does not have too many rights. He is just a ceremonial person. Then now let's see how the prime minister is appointed. Then the prime minister is appointed by the president. But how? That we have to read here point wise. Must watch at the whiteboard, then you can understand very easily. The head of the council of ministers is the prime minister. Council of ministers, under council of ministers, prime minister, deputy prime minister, state ministers, assistant ministers are there. Then the head of the council of ministers is the prime minister. Then how the prime minister is appointed? Once see here, the parliamentary leader of the party having simple majority in the House of Representatives is appointed as the prime minister by the president. That means what? The parliamentary leader, the head of a political party who has simple majority in the House of Representatives is appointed as the prime minister by the president. That means what? What is simple majority? 50% plus 1 is known as simple majority. House of Representatives प्रतिनिधि सभामा सामान्य रूपमा बहुमत प्राप्त गरेको पार्टीको पार्लियामेन्ट्री लिडरलाई राष्ट्रपतिले चाहिँ प्रधानमन्त्री नियुक्ति गर्ने गर्छ. तर हाउस अफ रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभमा उले चाहिँ मेजोरिटी प्राप्त गरेको हुनुपर्छ, अर्थात् 50% प्लस 1 मेम्बर उसँग सपोर्टमा हुनुपर्छ, अनि बल्ल त्यो प्रधानमन्त्री बन्न सक्छ. Then if no political party has simple majority, that means no single political party has simple majority, then what will happen? That you have to pay attention here. Then, if no political party has clear majority, the president appoints the leader of the political party, political party who has a majority with the support of other one or more than one political party. That means if a single political party does not have simple majority, then one political party can take support of other one or two political parties and can get the majority in the House of Representatives. Then the parliamentary leader of that political party who has got simple majority with the support of other one or two political parties can be appointed as prime minister by the president. यो भनेको के हो? यदि एउटा सिंगल पोलिटिकल पार्टीले मेजोरिटी प्राप्त गर्न सकेन हाउस अफ रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ्समा भने कुनै पनि पोलिटिकल पार्टीको लिडरले अरु एक वा एक भन्दा बढी पोलिटिकल पार्टीहरूको सपोर्ट लिएर पनि मेजोरिटी प्राप्त गर्न सक्छ, अर्थात् 50% + 1 हुन सक्छ। यदि त्यस्तो कायम गर्न सक्यो भने त्यो पोलिटिकल पार्टीको लिडरलाई प्रधानमन्त्री अर्थात् प्राइम मिनिस्टर प्रेसिडेन्टले एपोइन्टमेन्ट गर्दछ। अब त्यो पनि हुन सकेन, अर्थात् कुनै पनि पोलिटिकल पार्टीको लिडरले अरु पार्टीको सपोर्ट नै पाउन सकेन, आफ्नो पार्टीको पनि मेजोरिटी छैन भने थर्ड कन्डिसन के हो? If the prime minister can't be appointed on the basis of the above mentioned two provisions, the president appoints the parliamentary leader of the largest political party in the House of Representatives as prime minister, but he has to present a simple majority within 6 months. If he can't, next election will be held. Then, in third condition, if a single political party does not have majority and a single political party does not get support of one or two political parties to get the majority, then in the third condition, what will happen? That the leader of the parliamentary leader of the largest political party is appointed as the prime minister by the president. भनेको हाउस अफ रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभमा सबभन्दा ठुलो पार्टी जुन हुन्छ संख्याको आधारमा त्यसको पार्लियामेन्ट्री लिडरलाई प्रधानमन्त्री नियुक्त गरिन्छ, मेजोरिटी नभए पनि नियुक्त गरिन्छ, but he has to prove simple majority within the 6 months. 6 महिना भित्र मेजोरिटी प्रमाणित गर्न सक्नु पर्दछ. If he can't, then next election will be held. In this way, I have taught you 3 conditions to appoint the prime minister by the president. First one, single party may have majority, then the parliamentary leader of that party will be appointed as prime minister. यदि पहिलो कन्डिसन पूरा हुन सकेन भने a single party may get support of one or more than one political party to get simple majority, then parliamentary leader of that party is appointed as the prime minister. यदि एकले मेजोरिटी छैन भने एक वा एक भन्दा बढी पार्टीहरुको सपोर्ट लिन सक्छ र मेजोरिटी प्राप्त गर्न सक्छ भने त्यो पोलिटिकल पार्टीको चाहिँ पार्लियामेन्ट्री लिडरले प्रधानमन्त्री बनाइन्छ। दोस्रो कन्डिसन हो। तेस्रो कन्डिसन, यदि कुनै पनि पोलिटिकल पार्टीले मेजोरिटी प्राप्त गर्न सकेन भने प्रेसिडेन्टले के गर्छ? सबभन्दा ठुलो पार्टीको पार्लियामेन्ट्री लिडरलाई प्रधानमन्त्री बनाइदिन्छ, बट ही हैज टु प्रुभ मेजोरिटी विदिन द 6 months, 6 महिना भित्र मेजोरिटी प्राप्त गरेको हुनुपर्छ। यदि भएन भने नेक्स्ट इलेक्सन विल बी हेल्ड. इन दिस वे इट विल कन्टिन्यू. In this way, today I have taught you the formation of executive only in federal parliament. केवल संघीय सरकारको लागि मैले चाहिँ आज कार्यपालिकाको चाहिँ संरचनाको बारेमा पढाएँ. In next period, I shall teach you about the formation of state assembly, that is on province level. That's all today. Thank you.